This was the first year of quarterback to quarterback with Russell Wilson on ESPN. Russell met with 4 players: Baker Mayfield, Mason Rudolph, JT Barrett, and running back Saquon Barkley. Russell's goal was to help them each get some guidance and figure out what it takes from a mental and physical standpoint to be successful in this league. Here he is with the Penn State star, Saquon Barkley.
When I watch you play, there's only a few guys in my mind from a different sport that play like you. You remind me of LeBron James, bro.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you're like LeBron James, King James on the football field, bro.
Thank you. So that's the first time I heard something like that. But he's another level. I got a little debate. I always go back and forth to Kobe, the LeBron, the Michael Jordan, but I do think people need to just sit back and realize what we're witnessing. And, if I could have that impact on a sport like LeBron James, I'm definitely doing something right. And if I could continue that to the next level, would definitely be awesome.
King Barkley.
King Barkley. Let's start it right now. King Barkley. We gotta ask LeBron first and make sure he clears that first.
I got to hang out with Saquon a little bit and try to be around his workout regimen. He's an absolute freak athlete. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a football player this athletic.
I see you with the one-hander though. Ain't nothing to it.
I love going to the gym, but watching you, there's nothing like it.
I love those videos. Everyone sees the success, but they don't know how hard you work to get there.
I wasn't going to be a top 3 pick or whatever, so my mentality is probably a little bit different than yours. What about yours right now? Because I would love to know what it's like to be Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, the way I view that is I truly do not care where I get drafted.
Yeah.
Who are you to be like, I don't want to play for this team or upset about if that team drafts you? I know what you're going to get from me. I can't promise you 2,000 rushing yards, Super Bowl champions, rookie of the year, MVP, this and that, and third. I can't promise you that. But I can promise you the approach that I have and to life and to the game of football, and you're going to get a competitor. Because I truly think you need a competitive nature in your life to be successful in life. I'm ready to be the face of a franchise, and I'm ready to be the face of the NFL, to be honest. If you truly think that I'm the best player in the draft, why wouldn't you draft me?
All right, you can watch all 4 episodes of Quarterback to Quarterback April 17th at 7 o'clock Eastern. Russell Wilson's going to sit down with Barkley, Baker Mayfield, Mason Rudolph, and JT Barrett. Check that all out, guys. We are less than 2 weeks away from the NFL draft. Meantime, speaking of drafts, Saquon Barkley visiting with the Giants on Sunday, right? So we knew that. Well, yesterday he was spotted at a barbershop in Pennsylvania wearing some Giants gear. Is he sending a message? He's got no control over it. But Field, what do you make of this when you see him wearing that? Wearing the big blue.
Let's not look past the fact that when players go to interviews either during the combine or during the pre-draft visits, team often send them off with a bag worth of team-issued gear. That's just sort of part of the process, a gesture of goodwill for a player that made an effort to meet with them. So I wouldn't read too much into this, although I think we can all agree he would certainly make a lot of sense for the New York Giants at pick number 2.
He would be real happy at 2.
Yes.
So I'd put on as many sweatshirts
Eli
as
might
I
be
can.
happy too with it.
Yeah.
What if the Bills trade up, though? That's we don't know about that. We'll see.
then
There's so many.
Giants aren't trading down the 12.
I'm not sure he's worried about which team. I just think number 2 would be a really good.
And the $24.5 million he can make?
I think he'll be okay with that part.
And he's got those connections to New York. He's from the Bronx, so maybe there's something there. Meantime, so we're talking about running backs, and there's certainly a lot of depth at this position. So, we know that Saquon is by the consensus just the number 1 running back, right, in this draft class. But there are other guys there that you think can go pretty high.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when Ezekiel Elliott came out, he's a 3-down running back. I know Jeff can talk about this as well. And this guy is too, although he's not as physical as Zeke. But listen, last year, the NFL's leading rusher was Kareem Hunt, drafted in the 3rd round by John Dorsey. The NFC Rookie of the Year, the NFL Rookie of the Year was Alvin Kamara, a third-round pick. I've been told by some guys that this running back class is even deeper.
Wow.
Whether you want to talk about Darius Geis from LSU or Sony Michel and Nick Chubb from Georgia and Donald Jones from USC and Rashad Penny and Kerryon Johnson, there's a bunch of these guys out there where they think you can find these backs in the third round, fourth round. I've had some people say we think we got a sleeper in the 6th or 7th round.
Wow.
So, and as you know, they're not all 3 down backs.
No, exactly. I mean, when you talk about Barkley, he is a 3-down back. This would be my warning to all of that. And for example, if the Giants take Barkley at 2, he's not going into the same situation that Ezekiel Elliott went into in Dallas at 4, which was a fantastic O-line, a commitment to the run game, all your expectation, a plan in place to be able to run the football. That makes a big difference. If you look at the trend in the NFL right now, when you talk about whether it be Hunt, they have a very creative run game, right, in Kansas City of how they're going to do. Kamara, he's got Ingram to help take the load off of him and shoulder some of the burden. There are a lot of factors that come into how effective a running back can be in the game. And Ezekiel Elliott, in my opinion, is a better out-of-the-backfield type receiver than even Barkley would be right now. So if you look at all of that together, I would say you have to be very careful, and I would agree with Mort. There are a lot of guys who can jump on your board and help advance your team to be a better football team, whether it's 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, or what you said, the 6th round. But whatever they say, sleeper, yeah. But when you look at it, you got to be committed to that running back. If you think that guy's going to be a 3-down, you better help him with some O-line play and some true commitment to run schemes that will help him as a player.
Yeah, certainly need more pieces there. Well, maybe Saquon Barkley's starting a new trend, though. Maybe guys will start campaigning for where they want to be drafted.
There you go. But that giant sweat on.
Exactly. All right, guys, still to come.